Venice is often called the most romantic place on earth, a city of shimmering canals, hidden alleys, and timeless beauty. But behind the charm lies something else. A darker, more mysterious Venice, full of legends, secrets, and the supernatural. As a Venetian, I've grown up with these stories, whispers passed down through generations. Tonight, we leave a tourist trail behind and enter a Venice few ever see. A journey through the shadows of my city, where every corner hides a story. Ready to explore? Let's dive in! In Campo dei Mori, in the Cannaregio district, 4 stone figures are built into the wall of Palazzo Mastelli. Legend says they were once 3 merchants' brothers and their servant, known as the Moors, who arrived in Venice in 1113. Famous for selling fake cloth and spices, they scammed a local woman who prayed to St. Mary Magdalene for justice. Mocking her, the brothers swore, "May the Lord turn us to stone if this isn't the best cloth in Venice," and they did, instantly. In the 19th century, the statue of Signor Rioba lost its nose, which was replaced with a piece of iron. A new legend emerged. Anyone who rubbed Rioba's nose would be granted good luck. Between Corte Nova and Calle Zorzi lies the Sottoportico della Corte Nova, where a mysterious red stone marks the ground. In 6030, during a deadly plague, a local woman named Giovanna had a vision of a Madonna who told her to paint an image of herself with Saints Rocco, Sebastian and Justina. Giovanna obeyed and placed the painting under the archway. Soon after, the plague vanished and the painting mysteriously disappeared. Today, the red stone is said to mark the place where the plague was buried. Some locals avoid stepping on it for fear or bad luck, while others believe it brings love and fortune. Now, let's discover the Church of St. Mary Magdalene in Cannaregio. In the mid-18th century, Venice became a major center for Freemasonry, with prominent members like the famous Giacomo Casanova. The Freemasons were so wealthy and influential that they even built a church to reflect their beliefs, the Church of St. Mary Magdalene. Above the church door, you'll notice the symbol of a pyramid with an eye at its center, along with the inscription Sapientia aedificavit sibi domum, which refers to the cult of divine knowledge, a core principle of Freemasonry. Many Freemasons are buried inside the church, with their tombs marked by the Masonic compass and square symbol. In Piazza San Marco, the 2 iconic columns, one with San Theodore, the other with the Lion of St.Mark, are more than just a symbol of Venice. Between them, public executions once took place. Prisoners were forced to face the clock tower, their final moments ticking away before the watching crowd. Though now a place of beauty, the space between these columns once resounded with fear and death. Even today, many Venetians avoid walking between them, believing it brings bad luck, a silent nod to the square, darker past. From Piazza San Marco, head towards the Santa Maria del Giglio boat stop. Across the Grand Canal, you'll spot Dario, a beautiful house with a haunted past. The house is infamous for a string of violent deaths and misfortunes spanning over 500 years. It began in the 15th century when the daughter of its first owner, Giovanni Dario, died by suicide after a series of family tragedies. Since then, more than 12 owners have died under tragic or violent circumstances. Some believe the house was built on an old Templar cemetery, which might explain the curse that haunts its owners. The Blue Door is one of Venice's most curious mysteries. Hidden in a quiet alley in the Castello district, this vivid weathered door has never been seen open. It gained fame through Instagram, yet no one knows its origin. Whose palace does it belong to? Why it's painted blue? No records mention it, no maps, no archives. Its faded Gothic arch watched silently over the alley, holding a secret Venice has yet to uncover. Just 3 minutes away, don't miss Santa Maria Formosa. Here, on the bell tower, you'll see a stone face, grotesque and haunting. This striking detail was meant to ward off evil spirits and protect the church. Just beyond the calm waters of a Venetian lagoon lies Poveglia, often called the most haunted island in Venice. Once used as a quarantine zone during the plague, it became a dumping ground for the sick and dying. It is said that over 160,000 people died here. Later on, in the 20th century, it housed a mental asylum where dark rumors of cruel experiments and restless spirits took root. Today, the island is abandoned, its buildings crumbling, and locals refuse to go near it. Visits are officially forbidden. Now, let's head to the heart of Venice, the Rialto Bridge. Here once stood alla Testa d'Oro, the Golden Head, an old pharmacy known for selling teriaca, a legendary cure, all believed to heal any illness. Made with dozens of ingredients, including opium, this powerful remedy was produced here from 1603 until 1940, when opium was banned. The pharmacy is long gone, but its sign, a golden head, still watches over the pedestrians walking towards Rialto Bridge. As you walk towards the Giardini della Biennale, you'll see two statues, one of Giuseppe Garibaldi, and behind him a bronze soldier. The second statue was added later after a curious event happened in 1921. That year, people claimed to see a ghost in a red shirt near Garibaldi's statue, bothering passers-by. Locals believe it was Giuseppe Zolli, a loyal soldier who had sworn to guard Garibaldi even after death. To honor his promise, the city placed a statue of Zolli behind Garibaldi, watching his back forever. After that, the ghost was never seen again. In the Dorsoduro district, stroll down Calle della Toletta and you'll notice something odd, an old alarm clock hanging high on the side of a yellow building. Legend says a witch once lived nearby and used the clock to time her dark rituals. After her death, the house sat abandoned for years and the clock was eventually taken down. From that moment, strange things began to happen, unexplained noises and vanishing objects. Locals believe the clock somehow keeps the witch spirit at rest. Every time it's removed, the disturbances return. To this day, the clock remains where it is, just in case. In the Canareggio neighborhood, you can visit the House of Tintoretto, one of Venice's most famous painters. On its wall, there is a bas-relief of Hercules leaning on a beam. Legend says a witch gave Tintoretto's daughter some holy wafers. Strange things began to happen, and Tintoretto realized the woman was a witch. When she was lured into the house, he struck her and she fled through the wall, leaving a hole. He covered it with the Hercules relief and she was never seen again. Just a short walk from Tintoretto's house, at the edge of Fondamenta Nuove, stands the Palazzo Contarini del Zaffo, a 16th century palace with a dark past. Once a hangout for cults, smugglers and pirates, it has long been known as a place haunted by restless souls. It was later used as a plague hospital, and in 1929, 4 headless and handless bodies were found inside. Today, the building hosts religious institutes, but the garden remains open, offering a quiet view into its haunted past. Behind Piazza San Marco is Casa Soranzo, known as the House of the Angel for the statue of an angel with a hole above its head. Legend says a corrupt lawyer, Iseppo Pasini, had a pet monkey that was actually the devil in disguise. A friar named Father Matteo De Bascio uncovered the truth and made the monkey leave a hole in the wall, marking the devil's presence. To protect the house from devil, Father Matteo told Pasini to place an angel above the hole, and it's been there, guarding the house for over 500 years.